Hey, how's it going? Welcome to a podcast.
This is the one and only.
Yeah, so welcome to another podcast. Well, not another one, this is the first one we ever did. First podcast we ever done, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
what
I'm
should be the name? What should be the name?
the podcast guys and gals.
Guys,
The Baxters. Let's just
no,
name
that's
it
the
The
worst
Baxters,
name ever.
the
That's
Baxter
the worst name
pod,
ever.
Okay, I will
the
No.
Baxcast, the
I
Baxcast.
object. I object.
I inject.
I object. Objection.
I object.
I accept.
Yeah. So
I
I'm
object.
here. I am your. Shut up. I'm your host, Miguel Tank Engine, creator of this channel, and I am joined with Nell or Antonella Cool,
Hello.
Yeah. The worst channel
Mary
ever.
or Mary,
Hello,
because you don't know who the hell she is. Say hi.
Hi.
And I'm with Mars or Random Introvert. Say hi.
And
So yeah, this is our podcast.
yeah,
Very nice. Eh?
It's the best podcast in the world. Number one.
Number one.
Yeah.
Number one.
Number one. Woohoo! Okay, we better stop before we get copyrighted. Yeah.
Yeah. For
Well,
copying
I'm gonna get
someone.
copyrighted because I'm gonna upload on my channel because I'm the one recording it.
yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is actually the first. I think this is the first time that I'm uploading 3 videos a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. Eh?
Yeah. And I think this podcast will be the very first video to be really long.
Oh
Yeah.
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 Like an hour.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Probably. Yeah.
What's on
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
So,
also play a game.
I'm just crossing my
but this is the
fingers.
podcast where we talk.
Hi. Hello. Is that good enough?
Yeah, and we tell stories like it's a campfire.
Like for example, like I don't know, like the day I almost died or something.
I never almost died.
I don't think so. I ever died. My sister did once. She cut her finger with a knife.
Oh, I actually cut my finger with a knife once too. Actually, I cut in a bit too deep. But yeah,
Yeah,
I
like
didn't mean
this
to, it just
reminds
went a
me,
bit-
like not too long ago, I was like in like camp. We were doing like a training thing, and my
Yeah?
dad they told us to bring like this knife and to like chop wood so we can make a fire. So I was
Basically
chopping
an
the wood.
axe.
Yeah, so I was so I was about to chop like a stick where I literally cut my thumb. And
Wait, did you actually like go
my
full, like
finger.
you actually chopped it off?
no, I just like cut it.
Oh, okay.
Like
I'm like
cut.
you chopped it off.
And it
Like,
was
wait, so
bleeding
you have, like,
so
a rope
much, and it also cut my other finger, and also at the same time, me and my friend we were like doing that test to see what would happen if like I was standing on a rock and you kick it, if I like fall on the ground on my legs or on my butt, and well
Why
we
would
did
you
it.
do that?
We don't know. He kicked the rock. I fell on the ground and I literally scratched my entire leg.
Ooh, that's painful.
Ooh, and I barely felt it, and me and him were all laughing.
Who laughs at someone getting hurt? They're just like
Me, that's me, that's me.
like literally if I if I saw
Hold on,
someone like
keep on the
dying, I'm
podcast.
not gonna laugh.
Okay, so who wants to hear a story from me?
Sure, I will.
Okay, so once I was in a cringy outing at school. We were going to the I don't know place. I forgot.
I don't.
So,
Okay.
I have a weird temperature problem, which means
Okay.
I cannot feel heat or cold. I don't know.
I am back from the grocery shop.
I mean, you're kind of lucky.
If you see me wearing summer clothes in winter, please don't judge me.
We judge you. It's on the book to not wear summer clothes in winter.
I don't
That's
care.
the law.
Anyway,
I mean,
The
she
law
wears
is
what
the
she
law, and we
likes. She
can't
can.
change it.
it was winter and it was super sunny. Everybody was just burning. We were like toast. And I was wearing my jacket because I was forced to. While there were two boys without a jacket, and they were in the same class as mine. So
Yeah.
I took it off, and nobody said anything. That's
Oh,
great.
that's nice.
And 2 days later, they got cancer.
So later on,
No one got cancer.
I did.
so later
Oh.
on, I felt strange. I felt dizzy or something.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was nothing much. I was just having a little headache. But and then, like, this was a field trip, and we were doing an assignment about some history thing. So I was just writing and stuff. And
Yeah.
then, like, there was a point where this was like a historical place, so there were a bunch of cannons and stuff.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Did you go to like Valletta or did you go
and
in
then
Dino?
my teacher,
I know where.
my teacher was just asking a question. Now here's the thing. So he was asking some question. He was talking, and then something happened. Everything was getting blurry.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear anyone. I started shivering, and that's when I fainted. I
And
just
had a
fainted.
seizure.
She did not, Miguel. No one had a seizure.
I mean, she described what a seizure was. Like, legs shaking, barely
yeah, I
seeing
guess.
anyone, barely hearing, fainting. That's basically a seizure. Kind of like what the screen is about to give me right now.
And look, this is the thing. So I fainted. The teachers honestly didn't try to help me. They put me on a chair. They just put water everywhere. And I'm like, you could have just gave it to me so I could drink it, you know? You little piece of crap. Anyways, so instead of like calling my parents, they kind of kept it a secret. They never told anyone. And
What's wrong with them? Like,
What a good people. They're really nice.
literally, they even
what
said
school do you go to? Just
Look, here's the thing. They even said it. They said that I cannot be surrounded by many people because then I would choke. And then I was next to these girls and they were forcing me to walk and stuff. And I couldn't do that. And they just forced me to walk. And the teachers didn't see me. They didn't do anything. They didn't check. Wow. And then
what
I'm
good
And
adults?
look, I'm not jealous, but this guy, he's like disabled. I feel bad for him and everything. But he like fell in the toilet and like he's weak, so he like hurt himself. And then he went home. Like the teachers called his parents.
Yeah.
And there was the same minute I fainted. And I'm just offended next to these teachers calling their parents. I'm like, boy, I wish I could have choked you. And I was just weak. I was walking weakly.
Whatever you were saying, Mars, of you fainting, it kind of sounds like it would happen in me and Nell and Mars to school. Yeah, because
When I did,
I swear to God, like, I'm not kidding, 3 ambulance came to our school.
Oh my god.
uh,
The ambulance came
Wait,
over 20 times in our school right
Yes.
in
Our
Yeah,
school
like
is
you
basically a
didn't-
danger house. I'm surprised they didn't shut it down and demolish it.
I mean, yeah, basically.
I mean, I'm basically surprised. Surprised me.
even when I went home and I told my mom like, hey, did you know I fainted? Did my teachers call you? And they're like, and my mom was just freaking out. She didn't get any call, any like message, nothing. She knew nothing about me. So I'm just offended. And there, sitting on my chair, slowly weakling. What am I supposed to do? They never
Die.
call my parents. Isn't that the first thing you should do?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, basically, like our
I mean,
school, if
schools
something happens to us-
sometimes, when you tell them to do something, they sometimes don't do it.
Story. Like when I say this story to everyone, they all say like, dude, this teacher is messed up.
Yeah, like,
It's kind of like when I told them that we need, like when my mom told them that I needed a LSA. Cause in the beginning of the year when we were about to go to school, my mom wanted me to have an LSA to help me on some of my classes, especially on maths. And you know what? They never ever gave me an LSA. And my mom literally signed the contract and possibly paid so I could have an LSA, and they didn't give me. They just said, screw this kid, he doesn't need an LSA. Screw this bun trucker.
Once
You're
my
screwed.
once my teacher, I mean my friend, he had like a lot of childhood problems and bullying. So he asked.
We
the
never been bullied
headmaster-
before.
He asked the headmaster,
Bruh,
like, hey, can I
again.
get a can I
But
get a
when we
guidance
do, we just
teacher?
roast them.
So
Yeah,
my friend
I'm
asked the
tired
headmaster
of
for a
these,
guidance
bro.
teacher. And
Yeah,
a guidance
exactly.
teacher is like somebody. It's like a therapist. They help you with stuff. They help you with
Yeah,
emotional
yeah.
Oh yeah, I know the therapist. I need one.
Anyways, so this was like around December or so,
Mhm.
and legit, like after like 5 months or 6 months, almost most of the school year, they got the guidance teacher for like the last 3 days of school.
What's wrong with
What's
them?
the purpose? I know, even their budget, it's just horrible, man.
This kind of reminds me of like a story when I booked to go on Muster Scouts, because like a few years ago my mom I told my mom I want to go to Scouts, so she signed me up to the nearest Scouts, which was in Muster.
Yeah.
And they told us that we had to be in the waiting list. And then, like 2 weeks later, we met up with mom's friend, who her husband is in another Scouts in Tarfa. So we went there, we had fun. Then, not kidding, 3 years later, Musta Scouts called my mom, which we signed up to be on the Tarfa Scout group, and they called us that we can join the Scouts. After 3 freaking years, they finally called us.
Probably because they had maybe too many people. So, like, I actually went there once and there were like so many.
Yeah, and my friend, he goes to the same Scouts, and he only been on the wait list for 2 weeks, and he signed up the same day I did.
Oh, really? I feel bad for you.
Yeah.
Wait,
And my
What's your
mom,
friend-
when she got
what's
the
your
call,
friend-
she was literally yelling at them like, I signed up for my son like 3 years ago and now you're calling?
Miguel,
Ma'am,
what's
we're
your
sorry.
Friend's name? What's your friend's name?
Caden. From the Trina.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Yeah,
Moment
they
silent.
chose him first because in alphabetical order.
That's a little weird.
But I think they have to choose them like in the surnames, because mine's Borch, his is the Mac. So B first, not D.
His first
5
name is
months
Tay.
would be a bit, but 3 years is just.
Yeah, it's kind of like.
I know. And when we signed up to be in Turfa, we just went in there. We told him we want to go in. They just put us right in there. There was no wait list, nothing,
Oh, really? Okay.
zero, nada.
That's total luck.
I mean, it's nice.
And we're still there till this day. Like, I signed up when I was so I could be in a cub. Now I'm a troop.
Oh, nice.
4 years in Scouts, I think.
I don't
Wait, we
think I
signed up
would
in
do good
2017,
in Scouts.
2017, 18,
Mary,
19,
if we
20.
were
3
scouts,
years.
we would really be on the corners chatting around.
Yeah, probably. We'd just
Yeah,
be
probably.
like talking.
Everyone swinging from vines, and you see us. Okay, cool. Yeah.
I would actually swing from the vine, genuinely. Like, I actually would.
Like swinging off a cliff.
Oh, no, I would do it. Like, I actually would do it.
Okay, you're nothing like me then.
I would,
Oh,
like,
we
if
were-
there's like a
like,
zip
once,
line, I'm
guys.
gonna do it.
Guys, shut up. Like once we were before the COVID, we thought that we could make like a scuba field trip where we get those
Yeah.
like tanks behind us.
Uh-huh.
But because of the coronavirus, we had to cancel it. So that was a good time.
Maybe you can do it next year.
Probably.
That's something I thought of my graduation, to be honest.
Oh, and I know you're gonna say something like, oh, but blah, 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 blah. But you know the coronavirus came from China, right? And it was spreading all over the entire country.
countries. Yeah.
Don't be
Why
racist,
didn't they close the airport so Chinese people won't fly to other countries? So the
I
whole
don't
world will be
know.
spread with the corona.
Oh yeah.
China has 3 viruses right
Like,
now.
come on, think
What?
about it, Chinese
Three?
government.
I thought there was even corona.
They have
China
the black
like
plague
genuinely
and
like
white plague.
needs like a better government or something, or like a
Yeah,
better-
and better technology because their technology
Yeah.
is crap.
Guys. Even Malta has like 2 viruses.
yeah, like
Coronavirus and ligma.
Bruh.
And I think Chinese technology should be like banned for Chinese companies to make technology because there's this YouTuber that makes trains videos with Hornby, Backman and that. And he got this like Chinese LED remote control because he has a lot of electronics. And one time that thing just blew up and thank God he had
What?
fireproof carpet. And there was like a black hole in one of the sets. But it didn't really do that much damage. The trains were okay, the tracks were okay. Just like the cardboard was burnt.
In the name of centuries. Why?
And he didn't bother try to fix it. He just threw it in the trash.
I mean that's understandable.
I mean, come on China, fix your technology. Japan makes it better. I mean, have you seen their technology? They're basically living the future. They're basically already living in 3000.
I will say Malta like genuinely needs to like from like one of like scan like they have like from like last year like 2019 basically technology.
Well,
They don't
actually,
even
all their
have a
technology
laptop.
came from China.
2080
Like, you
Ti
know that
graphics
Maltese
card.
Below, the Below tablet? That came from China. So,
That school
Okay,
tablet was
guys,
stronger than my
guys
laptop.
and gals, I gotta go, but you guys have fun and good
Okay.
luck.
oh,
How
See
much?
ya.
we'll
Podcast for now.
see you later, I guess.
How much are we in for the podcast? How much time?
Let me see. Oh wait, hold on. I accidentally stopped screen. We did 17 minutes so far.
Already.
You
Yeah.
know we can record another part like actually if you want like I'll edit if you want I'll try to edit it actually like and I'll
No,
edit
I
parts,
can
like-
make it longer. We can make it an hour.
Yeah.
can I actually edit it please?
Yeah, sure, you can edit the podcast, even though millions of people already heard you and we're now spoiled. So, good job for spoiling it. Give it applause.
Pause.
What?
Oh, applause. I thought you said pause.
Applause, mate, applause.
I said applause, not pause.
I'm clapping with my hand because right now I'm in a race. Right now I'm playing a game called Driving Simulator.
Oh, so that's
Let's
why when we first did it, the first cut, you were like, huh, what's going on?
No, yeah, probably. Because I'm just like focused on the race. I'm like, I have to be first, you know, it's like my
Like,
important.
and we have Mary here. Say hi, Mary. What the hell's going on?
I don't know.
L.
Should we just try to do accent?
That's
Well, we already have accent,
Why
mate.
not?
But if you want to make an
Oh.
accent,
How is
go
that?
for
We
yourself,
just do
mate.
accents.
Now we're just bullying people with that accent.
Mate, when we
Sorry.
do an accent.
Sure.
Ow, Lebani Manara.
This is just your Morty, like this is just you're speaking. Basically, you're trying to make-
Johnny. By the way, that's
No,
Maltese
no,
for
no.
those non-Maltesers.
The end.
James murdered my dog. Dead.
I hear the music. It's actually pretty like. Chill.
Yeah.
Anyway.
If we
I don't
find
know
it
why,
on
I feel
YouTube,
like
I'll
this
put
music is
put
like-
in the description. I'll put a link in the description below. If we find this song, cause Nell for some reason is doing it on Roblox.
It says who it is and the name of the song.
Oh yeah, they could just find it out. Okay.
Don't be lazy, guys. Don't be like Miguel. Egghead brain.
I mean, I feel like maybe Nell's more lazy. I feel.
Bruh, I helped to make this podcast.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so the real lazy here is you.
yeah.
Wait, what?
Because our first attempt was to make it live, like on live YouTube and live
Yeah,
on Twitch.
Yeah. but
And I
maybe
told Nell
you-
to
Yeah.
do it live on Twitch, and you just didn't listen.
Yeah, I told you because my laptop would explode. You got a problem with that?
How would it
Yeah, it's
explode?
Can I just say his laptop tried running a game and it actually like literally sparks. Like Jenny told me, like he just left call like and everything like sparks.
Yeah.
Like his
Well,
laptop was about
my
to burn.
laptop sparked
Wait,
and
hold on,
made
you guys
it
continue
so
podcast. I need to
that
turn on my lights.
Okay, okay. So if Mary like downloaded the game that made my laptop spark, Mary's laptop would have exploded.
Yeah, because like mine is like more worse than his, like generally. Though like mine is less old. Like mine is like 2 years old, I think, or like.
Oh, nah, mine is way back.
Okay. I need
Like,
to
that's
close
still-
my door. I
And
think.
it's still better.
Yeah, basically.
Mine is like 800 though. So.
Oh, mine was like 400, so yeah, it's trash. I'm gonna ask maybe like my parents better like laptop, like maybe I saw a laptop where it has like a bottom part where there's like
Okay,
a tab
guys,
so it, like,
guys,
has
guys,
keys.
guys. We're going on a break now, okay?
Okay.
And we're back from that quick break.
Yeah, basically. We
Yeah,
just went to get like water.
Yeah.
yeah, and basically pee. Yeah,
I don't think you have to tell them everything.
and make a porno. And I just got a lollipop.
Oh, nice.
Which, if I'm near the mic, which I don't have, sounds like I'm having an ASMR.
Do you guys want to know a story about my pinky? How I
Yes,
hit it
please.
into a rock. So basically, I was at my family's feet, and one of them, they have like Australian relatives, and
Okay.
they brought this girl with them. Basically, she's like I think their grandchild, and so I was,
Are your
So
parents
me-
that old?
so my cousin and that girl, her name was Angelina. We were playing hide and seek. And stupid me went and decided, you know, to go area, which I knew there were like a bunch of rocks. So basically, I fell and I hit my rock into a pinky, like straight up into
Ooh.
the rock. And literally, when I like the next day, it's literally like it's kind of like bloated in a way, and it's like purple and blue basically, like all the whole thing.
Ah. Wait,
And
which
it was
one? Was
kind
it
of
your pinky of hand or pinky the leg?
The hand.
Oh, yeah. But the pinky in the
The-
leg hurts the most.
Yeah, no, thank you. I would not want that.
Like,
I
not too
probably
long
wouldn't
ago,
even
before we began the podcast, I was helping my mom because a bag in my closet fell, and my
Oh.
pinky in my leg hit the cupboard,
Ah,
and I just started, in
bleeding.
no, in the inside, in the outside, I was like, this is fine, but in the inside, I was like, holy crap, I'm gonna die! Get me a freaking ambulance! Why are you not doing anything? Why are you laughing?
Oh, what? I don't know if Miguel knows, but Mary doesn't for sure. Wanna know how once I opened my head?
Wait, I think I heard you said you opened your head once, but I don't know.
Like my
How?
voice.
Oh yeah, you had like a stitches on your head. Yeah, I remember.
Oh yeah, I think I heard the story once, but I forgot how it went. Like I just know you.
I forgot how it went, but I remember you had stitches on your forehead.
This happened in year 4. We're like going out for break, and you know us grade 4s running all around just playing catch. Blah,
Yeah.
blah,
Mhm,
blah.
yeah. Mhm.
So I remember I was like, I wasn't the catcher, but I really hated being the catcher.
Yeah.
Because when I'm the catcher, I'm like, do you really think I'm gonna touch your disgusting back, bro? No, I ran my back and run away. Okay, I touched yours. Ew. You know those type of great
Mhm.
words. And then once I was like running, and I was in our grade 4. You know how there was like these benches,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know.
and like they're wood, and then they have like an outline on them.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Design metal, like actual hard metal.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And like the home was that bench. I remember like I was getting chased by the guy, and I wasn't noticing. And when I went next to the home, I forgot to touch the bench. And Hanaya was like sitting there, looking looking at me. She's like Nello or something, and she's like, look behind you, hurry, run. And I'm like, what? The fucking I don't even remember who was the catcher, bro.
They just pushed you into the bench.
They pushed me, and then I got scared and I kind of vibed back and hit my forehead, bro. My forehead on the
God.
metal. And I couldn't feel anything for some reason. I'm like, okay.
What just
ow.
happened? And all
Yeah.
the kids, and I think all the
Yeah,
kids were like,
and then-
"Oh my God, what's wrong with your
Then I
head?"
looked at Hanaya, and she's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm like, why, bro? Then I look down and start seeing blood, and I'm like, whoa, Hanaya, what the hell are you doing? Then like a kid screamed in front of the teacher and pointed at me. I'm like, really, bro? I'm not that ugly. And the teacher, bro, what happened? I'm like, bro,
I have no idea.
You're like, you have no idea. I just
yeah. And then
like,
then they were like not carrying me, like they were grabbed my hand and just like run to the principal's office or to a kitchen.
yeah.
Uh,
Basically,
and there
where
were
there's like a kid.
four teachers. One of them was mine.
Mhm.
4.5. It was like a teacher.
Mhm.
That was
Your class was literally next to mine, so
Yeah, it wasn't, and this teacher wasn't in our school next year when I was year 5.
Ah.
And then like, they were calming me. I'm like, what the hell did I do, bro? I'm like, I did nothing. And then I look at my hands. I'm like, what? Like, why is there blood on my arm? What did I do? And then the teachers like give me an ice pack and put it on my forehead. I'm like, why? And
What-
I'm like, how are you putting that inside my forehead?
Wait, it was inside.
Yeah, because it was like cracked open. Kind of.
oh God, oh, I'm
No,
already
not that
imagining
bad,
it.
no, not
Ugh.
And then and they like took off my jersey. I'm like, okay. And then my mom came in. I'm like, oh hi, what the hell? Why are you here? Then they took me to the hospital while the three of the teachers took it to my mom as well. I'm like,
What was your
Bro,
parents' reaction?
I don't remember. She's like, are you okay? Are you okay? While they're driving, they're like just frustrated or something.
Oh,
like,
Nell, remember like in when we...
Wait, I'm
Okay, finish your story. Finish your story.
and I was like, bro, I was playing tag and you pulled me out in break, bro. If I'm not going straight home after this, I will smack you.
I mean,
You're
you
getting
for
seven
sure
across
going
the
home
ass.
with, like,
I didn't know though. And then, like, I went to the hospital. I'm like, okay. And then when I went to the hospital, I started feeling something in my head. I'm like, oh, what the hell? And we were like, we just went straight forward. We didn't wait for a time.
oh, that's
Um,
nice.
How did your
Yeah, bro.
brain felt? Did you touch your brain?
Yeah. And then, not my brain, not much my brain.
Your
Person,
skull?
I guess. I don't know. I don't get it. But like, I don't know. It's just I couldn't feel anything. I didn't feel pain. Then when I started, then I don't know. I didn't see anything, but they did stitches on me without me being sleeping, without noticing.
Did you feel anything?
And then at the last stitch, I screamed, bro. And the
Oh yeah, you have to be awake. Actually, he went to like basically this playground. Me, my cousin, and my brother were playing catch. So he was like down at this line. He was just holding on the two sides. He wasn't climbing it. And so it was like nighttime. So in a way, there's like that water sometimes.
Yeah.
So it was on the slide, and he slipped, and he hit like his like chin, and his chin was deep, and he was bleeding.
Oh.
Like he was actually like it went deep as well.
Ow.
I don't even know how, but it went deep. And man, me and my brother were just like we were like literally our hand was on our head. We were like we didn't even know, so we just went.
It was
straight
that
to,
moment
our
Mary
aunt.
realized she flipped up.
Wait, can I finish my story? But
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
sure.
Then I'll tell my story.
yeah, after the hospital, the teacher just left. Then I remember like in the middle of when we were going to our house, my house. I said, Matt, can you open the door? And she's like, why? And I said, just stop the car. And she's like, okay. I opened the car, went in the middle of the road and vomited.
Oh really?
Oh.
Then I went back again, and she's like, you could have told me sooner. I'm like, bro, calm down.
The hell just
Like
happened?
at least you didn't do it in the car.
Yeah, well, I think I did a bit in the car.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, this kind of reminds me that we were on our way to pick up our dad, because back when I was a kid, he used to work in Scotland in those ship rigs
Oh.
and
Yeah,
those
I
oil
when I
rigs.
was
Yeah,
home.
and she picked me up from school, and I wasn't really feeling good, so I went in the back and tried to lay down, and then I vomited on the car,
Ew.
and mom
Okay,
had to
so-
call dad to say that we're coming late because I vomited.
Okay, so when I went home, like,
Yeah.
my parents explained, they're like, you cracked your head open. I'm like, what?
How?
And then when they said that, I'm like, I want to see. Went to the
Wait.
mirror and saw station. I'm like, that's not open, you dumb bitch. No, I didn't say dumb bitch. My man was like, really, are you that dumb, bro? It's not open. It's just a bit, like, fine. They stitched it without you noticing. That's why you hurt a lot in the, like, when you scream. And I'm like, oh, okay. The whole day was just me sitting on I used to have a computer. I used to like sit and watch like YouTube on it on the
Yeah.
desk, but my bed was like a bit far away, and it's the same room though. Now actually, when I tried just watching YouTube, I'm like nah, and I went on my bed and watched YouTube like that. The end of the day. Miguel, remember when Dylan cut his like jaw open?
He got his
Like,
jaw open?
When?
Yeah, like he got pushed into you. Like when we were playing tag and I pushed Dylan into you and Dylan like got his chin open.
That never happened.
No, I don't. Caden, I don't remember who was Dylan, but I put who was you, Miguel? Don't lie.
I don't remember.
Remember when Dylan fell?
How
into
do you not remember someone like crashing into you and then
Probably
opening
because-
the jaw?
Probably because I was in year 2 though.
Oh yeah, I remember Dylan told me, and I was like, when?
Yeah, cause like we were playing tag and I pushed Dylan into cracked his jaw open. I didn't mean it though. And then the teacher were like, who pushed him? Who pushed him? I was on the other side of the playground.
I was like, oh hey, what are you doing there?
I was on the other side of the playground. Done. Like freaking
Well, the story that I was gonna tell was
crying, and then he like went out of the playground.
guys, can I tell my story?
Like, I remember then, like a few days before, I don't know, I just have this memory of Neil Bonici filled with blood all over him and like going up the stairs. I'm like, what? That's so, yeah, the end.
Well, can I tell my story now?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I was gonna say was, like, this happened in Form 1 as well. So, we just came back from a big field trip. I forgot where we went. I think we went, like, at Heritage Malta, Hodger Eam, I think. Yeah, and
I think we went there.
yeah, and there was a ladybug on my finger, and my friend Elliot, he tried to knock it, and instead, I whooshed my hand so he doesn't knock it, and instead he knocked my nose, making it bleed.
Oh my god.
Remember, Nell, that one?
Wait, who? Who told you that?
When Elliot smacked my nose and I started bleeding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how did he exactly? Like, was it like fist in or like
No,
was it just
he was
his
like a
hand?
slap. Like his fist.
A punch.
Like it was like a
Like,
fist,
yeah.
but it opened, and he did like that. He went up, and he was supposed to like hit the ladybug so it flies away. But I whooshed my hand so he doesn't kick it. But instead he kicked my nose, and blood came everywhere.
Yeah. And we were in front of him, so
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
me and Diana, when we were friends, like us three,
Mhm.
we were like forced to go with him.
Mm.
And also
And,
Dylan
like,
came.
Yeah.
So you
Then
wouldn't
we
even
go
have
back.
went if you weren't forced.
No, we had to because we were next to him,
Mm.
and we couldn't go next to him if we weren't next to him, because they'll think we're not his friends.
Yeah,
And
Dylan.
then,
Dylan.
okay,
He
you-
took me to like the first aid office, and they gave me like
Yeah.
ice and put it on my nose and said, "What happened? What was going on?" And Dylan,
Yeah, I know.
when he was explaining the whole thing, yeah.
Yeah, I remember like you were like on the chair or on ice, like on your nose. The teacher asked me and Liana what happened, and I was about to explain in detail what Liana said. So there's this kid Elliot, and he kicked him in the nose. I'm like, I could have explained better in my mind.
Yeah, like you just
I'm like-
basically accused him of doing it like on purpose.
But
You didn't take the-
But
I
he,
did.
but it was an accident. He said he meant to do the ladybug and not my nose.
Mm.
I know.
So it kinda
And
counts
then
as an accident.
He said, I was about to start talking, so I said, so? And then Liana said, okay, so this kid, bro, let me talk.
Let me do the talking. I came here for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was fun.
Someone's saying, cause so basically I'm playing this, and this guy has a more experience, and apparently I beat him like 5 times, and he's like,
Again,
though your
why are you
Rambo
playing a
is-
game while you're doing a podcast?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not even playing. I'm just watching my laptop as Nell changed the song to Strawberry Shortcake.
Screw.
Strawberry shortcake song.
This one's only has 21 seconds of that.
Okay, so what is your favorite Disney Pixar movie?
Ooh, that's hard. Wait, isn't every Disney movie Pixar?
No, your favorite Pixar movie.
Oh.
Not Disney. This is Pixar, the ones that made Toy Story and like that.
Ooh, I kind of forgot like some
made
Pixar, so
Toy Story, bro.
I don't really like Toy Story. I like it. Favorite.
I used to be obsessed with it, but not that much right now.
I remember
I have-
in 4th grade or 5th, you used to like bring Buzz, Woody,
bro,
and
don't bring
Jesse in
don't-
school.
Don't bring back bad memories, bro.
And then
How is that-
for your show and tell, I thought you were gonna make a Toy Story, but instead you show and told your channel.
Yeah, got 20 more subscribers.
Man, can I tell Daniel we're doing the podcast?
I told them.
Oh, really?
So, it's
'Cause
not
then you're-
my fault, okay? So, I was like obsessed with Toy Story. I wanted to show Miguel my Woody and Jesse doll toys, the actual that look like the actual things. I remember I used to be like obsessed with them. I remember once I threw her. Nobody noticed. You know how her ears were sharp, Miguel?
Yeah.
Yeah, cause when I threw her, like a quarter of her ears looked normal. I know, but pieces
Guys?
of them got cut off.
Oh, really?
Oof.
Yeah, I broke it without nobody noticing.
I mean, congrats.
Oh, this kind of reminds me when I was like kid, and the dad got me a Woody and a Buzz Lightyear from Scotland when he was in those earrings. And I remember like every morning when I wake, like every time, I just get Woody and Buzz and some other toys, run to the living room, put them on the couch, and then run back to my room and play with my other toys while they're in the kitchen.
Why in the couch?
Why does it matter?
I mean, I think I was like, oh, I think Buzz and Woody wants to watch TV along with some other people. I'll just put them in the
Yeah.
living room while my
How
parents
old were
yell at
you?
me. I think
Watching a damn
5,
black
I think.
screen. Bro, you remind me when I was like way younger. I should go to the corridor. My
Oh wait, no, I'm nothing good. I'm not good. I am nothing good. Nothing in go away. I'm sorry, I'm so confused.
Okay. So,
Man,
Oh guys, this is probably the weirdest time I had in school. Like I think I was year 2, I think, and there was this kid who was in kindergarten, in kinder 2, and at one time, we were waiting for the bus so we can get the hell out of here, and he for some reason pulled down his pants and showed us his willy.
what? Wait, what?
I was like, I think year 2, and this kid, he was kindergarten, and he for some reason pulled down his pants and showed us his Johnson, his willy. Yeah, and then I went to the teacher and said, miss, there's a kid showing us his doodah.
What?
Then the
Oh my
teacher's like,
God.
what?
What did the teacher say?
It reminds me
I
of
think they were like,
exploding.
what? Hey, stop right there. And they told his grandma, cause he had to stop with his grandma. And I remember when I got off the bus, I was walking. I saw the kid that showed us his willy grandmother yelling at him outside as the driver told her what happened. I was like, you stupid boy, you're getting grounded. Come here. Your
Oh,
mother
really?
ain't gonna like this. And I was like, ha, serve you right, bitch.
I mean, that's kind of true.
That reminds me of like, oh my god, I can't remember now. Oh yeah, it reminds me. So they used to this song. They used to call "Do That Day." I remember, me and
Yeah, I
all my
remember.
friends were about to explode when the teacher played this on the director. I'm like, what? What?
Wait, what? What?
What?
What is it playing?
So me and my friends, like when we were younger, the teacher played a song called "The Do That Day," and my friends knew what it meant in another way. And we were about to explode
Show
with
it-
laughter. but
show
we
us
didn't
your
go
big
against
willy.
the bill. Yeah, and us we were like, what?
Man, I just imagine myself like drinking water, and like I'm still drinking water. I take off my cup, so I'm like there's water in my mouth, and then I just spitting the water. Like Jelly would probably spit the water if I heard that. Like I didn't even know.
If we had water in our mouth, we wouldn't drink it anymore. Just chick.
If you had one in your mouth and you laughed, you would break your laptop or computer, whatever
Bro,
you guys are
I swear
using.
to God, we were about to explode. Cause we're like, why does it say that? Why is there a D saying that? What?
Like they genuinely need to like change that song like part of the lyrics.
I don't get it. Wait, what? What is there another meaning for that?
Show me your big willy.
Oh, there is.
Show me your
Miguel,
Johnson.
how long are we into the video?
I don't know. Let me check. Not sack. We are 43 minutes in.
Oh, nice.
We're doing nice.
That's fast. That's kind of fast.
Nice.
Very nice, eh?
Very
Nice.
I'm big of them niceys.
Okay, now it's just turning really like
What?
Okay. What should we do? No.
Um,
What should we think about? Oh, so I remember when I was like a kid, I used to grab every single of my stuff. I used to have like a whole room of stuff. So it's like an actual whole room
Yeah.
filled. Yeah, like when I say filled, I mean like from the top to the bottom. On the side. That type. And I used to like bring every single one of them in front of the corridor. And for some complete reason, start throwing them up to the ceiling. And just see them fall.
You told me once, like,
Yeah, I think I
like,
I used to just like throw it up at the ceiling and fall. I'm like, why? Like,
Why?
When I grew up, I'm
Just-
like, why?
just
Why did
why?
I do that? But when I was kidding, she'd be like, whoa, you're flying! Whoa! Wow!
I don't know if you guys did this maybe with like a sibling or just by yourself. Like you just like played with soft toys. I used to play soft toys like with my brother.
Yeah,
Basically.
like I have this Spider-Man soft toy, which is I think from one of the Tobey Maguire ones, the Spider-Man meme ones, and I used to like play with it and pretend it's like a Spider-Man toy, and I just get like a weird soft toy, like for example a soft toy turtle, and I just make it like a villain, like my own villain, like Mr. Shelley. And just Spider-Man fighting the goddamn turtle bought in London Zoo.
No, Dana call so it's called naughty. Yeah.
Mary, speak English.
Hey, right. Join call naughty boy.
Okay, so, guys, wait, no, guys, what am I gonna say? Brett?
I eat podcasts.
Oh god, I was about to swallow the lollipop stick because of you, Mary.
Wait, what? You were gonna what?
Because like I had
You're
the
gonna
lollipop
spit it
stick in my mouth, and because she made me laugh, I nearly choked it.
Oh, really? I'm so sorry.
And instead of
Ew.
lollipop, I had lollipoop. And when it comes out, instead of like this big ball, I had a big stick.
I'm just chatting right now.
And I'm just playing with my Johnson.
Oh, yippee.
Okay, so I know you guys are gonna like, oh, I hate this thing, but what do you think about the original Thomas the Tank Engine series?
Wait, what? Say again.
I know
really
you're
like
gonna be like,
Tank
oh, it's for babies and nobody likes him. But what do you guys think of the original classic Thomas the Tank Engine series with the models?
I actually didn't watch it.
You never watched a single episode of Thomas the Tank and Duncan?
Yeah, because I feel like it was like I found
Well, to make
like
oh god, my lollipop stick then. Well, to make sure you can hear a story, I'm gonna read you this book from the season 6 episode, Percy and the Haunted Mine.
DM is private chat, Mel.
Oh, I know.
You never saw Thomas the Tanking Duncan? Ever?
Never. Like
One of my,
Like,
one
I
of my
just-
relatives asked me a question that I have to ask my mother, so we can answer.
What about you, Nell? Have you ever saw Thomas the Tanking Duncan?
oh, he's BRB. He's gonna go tell because his cousin told him to something to his mother. Basically,
Oh,
Mark's
BRB
not-
on
I
the
don't know.
podcast.
Yep, basically.
Okay. Well, you're actually really missing out of the classic series because it's actually really fun and charming with the way they
I
made the models.
hate, like, I genuinely, man, I just remember seeing the trailer of it while, like, watching, like, a cartoon. Like, you know, when, like, you're watching, like, a cartoon, like, Boomerang or something, and then they're, like, show maybe, like, Nick Jr. or something like that, or, like something for kids. I remember show, like, Thomas and Engine, what have Thomas and the Tank Engine, I don't exactly remember. And I literally was like, what the heck is this? This is literally, man. It's like a horror movie to me.
Oh my god.
Thomas the
I just
Tank
thought it was
Engine.
something
You
of
cannot
horror.
escape
So
him.
I'm like, yeah, I'm not watching this.
Put your mindset, like, as a child watching Teletubbies, you're enjoying it.
Teletubbies!
When you grow up, just notice that they're just technically teddy bears or like soft toys that they just plunge human faces and tortured a baby to turn into a son. If you think about it,
And they stuff a television
If that's-
inside them.
and if that's an actual baby as the son for the show, that baby is suffering because it's burning to death slowly.
Poor baby.
Slowly.
Oh, I remember there's like this video called Every Sleepover Ever from Smosh. And they made this joke where they're like these girls talking about their crushes. Then one of them just says, "You know the baby from Teletubbies? Yeah, well I always had a crush on him."
What the hell?
I'm seeing like, wait, let me see something. I just got a message.
If not, I could show you the original video if you want.
No.
Oh, okay. So your music from Roblox is starting to ear rape. Shut up, Twitter.
I'll fix it.
Okay.
I-
Wow, yeah.
Luke, Manchester, CPR, Legend of the Hills, phone in the trash. So, what do you think of being first time on like a podcast? Because this is your first time, right?
Yeah, basically, yeah. I don't know. It's like fun, I guess, listening to people and see what they have to say as well.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I feel like those animated YouTubers, like you know, like the odd ones out and tell them animated stories, right?
Mhm.
I always think of them like it's just a podcast, just being animated.
Yeah. We could probably like try to do animation once, maybe like we could do like a gacha one, maybe.
I don't like
Oh, wow.
gacha.
I can animate normally.
Yeah, like Nell can do it because he's actually like good at editing and stuff. So hope do that.
We'll see in the future. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments down below. And if you're
Yeah.
wondering,
Hope Mega
no,
dies.
we are not live. We weren't live on Twitch or live on YouTube. We're just making it like a normal video.
Yeah,
No, because Miguel is lazy.
yeah, basically.
No,
and
you're lazy.
No. You can stream it on YouTube. Why?
But
Come on.
but it told me to wait 24 hours so I can.
wait, guys, you could post that on
Wait,
Spotify.
I unplugged my headphones, so don't you dare say guys or explain what you were talking about. Never mind. Now you can tell me.
Okay. So what we were talking about is Shrek with Fiona making babies.
No, we were not. we were not.
We were on the break. We were talking about what if there was a Shrek porno.
Oh.
We were not talking about any of that.
I'm pretty sure of it though.
I mean, try to search it up on YouTube.
No!
I'm joking.
You want to? Why
I'm
would you want to
joking.
see that?
Miguel,
I'm-
wouldn't you see your YouTube history, man?
Oh god.
No, let us see your YouTube history
You can watch it all you want, okay?
and your watch later
Okay, sure.
and like videos
Sure.
and your search history
Okay.
on not only on YouTube but on Google and Bing.
Okay. I got nothing to hide.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I actually was gonna ask.
So, question time, I guess.
Does Miguel have diabetes?
Yes.
Yeah, he does. He's actually racist towards Chinese people.
Yeah.
He's not, I think.
Like if you saw my latest video, my top 10 favorite new series characters, I said that I'm a racist and I don't like the new character Nia and that I was sexist.
Why?
I'm joking. You can't get a joke.
No.
Jesus, kids these days can't get a dad joke.
Dad?
Happened?
How old is he?
How long have you been like making this podcast?
Oh, it's been 15 years.
54, nearly an hour. And hopefully we can upload it and it's not like a waste of our time. Like we did all of that work for an hour and you just said, "Ooh, sorry, we can't upload that due to some unknown difficulty." Because YouTube really screwed up these last few days. Well, since the beginning of the year. As if
Man, my ears
2020
just
can't get
exploded.
worse. Shut up, Twitter! Look, I like my Twitter friends, like Luca. Shout out to him. But, like, he posts all the time. Same to Manchester United on Twitter. They always tweet.
Like you.
Like, I don't really tweet that often.
IRL.
Like, today, the only thing I tweeted was, me and my friends are thinking of making a podcast live. What do you think we should do? And then I did like a vote either on YouTube or Twitch. But looks like we ain't doing none of them.
He's listening to a song. It's apparently got popular on what's it called? TikTok, yeah.
Bro,
I don't know.
TikTok is getting banned from the US.
We need
Yeah.
to match it exactly to 1 hour, so what's the time?
Not sure. Let me check. We've been doing this for 56 minutes.
Oh really? Like we've actually been that long. I thought
But
It's all we need is 4 more minutes. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna fly past. Like, tomorrow is the Grease month. I don't know what they call it in English.
confirmation.
Confirmation, yeah.
Holy Communion or something.
Yeah, it's
No,
like the
it's
second
confirmation.
Holy Communion.
I
Yeah.
confirm now.
Basi-
I can
basically, we get a guard.
Guys, I can confirm that Mary and Miguel.
Don't you do it! Don't you do it, Nell! Don't you do it!
Miguel, you
No,
make
stop
kiss
right
the
there.
bride,
Stop
Miguel.
right there.
Miguel
Stop.
made kiss
No.
the bride.
No.
No.
Shut up.
You literally
Shut up.
called Mary Babe.
Shut up. I know. For no absolute reason.
Back off, bro. Oh,
For
yeah.
no absolute reason. Like you're just like, you know what? I'm just gonna say this because I have nothing to do and my
Yes.
life is literally
Yes,
like.
it is my
black.
new hobby. Wait,
No,
are
you
are you assuming that I'm black?
No, it's in your
Wait
life.
a second.
No.
This is
no.
what a podcast
Stop
is.
right there. Stop right there. Stop right there.
Oh
Stop
my
right there.
God,
Stop.
You're
Let me
so
play.
rude.
Basically,
Oh.
your life, as in it's like a black hole.
Oh, so you're calling me black and I have a that's black as you
No,
liar.
What is going on with this podcast?
I don't know.
We should call this
Let
one the
me
Crazy
tell.
Cast. Yeah, this is gonna be the title
Yeah.
of the video, the Crazy Cast.
Yeah, basically. Okay.
So
We just went quiet.
yes, everyone quiet.
Quiet mode.
58 minutes.
May cause white people black.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
Don't assume.
Wait, so
Okay,
that
I'm
means
gonna
you're
assume.
black?
I'm gonna listen to some songs on Spotify.
I'm not listening
I've
to
been
anything.
really- I'm just gonna listen to Spotify generally because I feel like Spotify is better than Melina.
Melina Baptiste, joining club.
Ines is smarter than all of you.
Oh no,
I
you
mean,
better not get
I
me
mean, I really
copyrighted
care.
because you're using Melina Martinez song.
No, he made the pitch different. Pitch
Yeah.
different.
Oh, okay.
So.
Hopefully this podcast will not be copyrighted because I'll just cancel the podcast.
Nah, don't worry, I'll just remove it from the group. Okay, kidding.
Wait, Nell. Can you search for the song? Almost. Wait, what did I just say?
Almost.
almost. I don't know what I said first. I just so like my words just like I don't even say
Like
almost.
I don't even know what the hell did I just say.
Mm-mm.
Almost.
But do like a female voice.
I just don't know what the hell I just
Almost there. Almost there. Almost spring.
No,
almost
just
dark.
almost. It should be. It's by Sarah Close. Basically.
I like trains.
Almost. How do I spell Sarah? How do you
So,
spell it?
you spelled it right, suppose.
Yeah, almost Sarah. Searching for almost Sarah.
Sarah. Almost there. Almost there. Sarah. LXT. Sarah team.
It's Sarah by Almost Close.
Sarah's revenge. Sarah's revenge. Sarah's R.
Almost
Sarah's
close.
drag me.
Revenge.
Searching for
There's
Sarah.
actually Sarah.
Wait.
Dora. Oh my god.
Dora the Explorer. Dun, 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 dun. Dora the Explorer.
Wait, let me. Put...
And that's what we call here in the UK a burp. To be clear, I don't
What
live
is
in the
this?
UK.
You're hurting my ears. I'm going back to Spotify.
No one cares
Ew.
of Spotify.
Spotify's better than that app.
I think I'm gonna get
Being green,
Spotify things soon. So I can like hear
No.
music again.
This is perfect.
So let me see how much we've been like recording. We officially made it 1 hour.
Yes!
Bye
Yay.
We're gonna end it here now, basically.
Have a nice night, guys.
Yeah.
Or day, or evening, or
whatever-
morning.
Whatever.
you're watching it on.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching the
Hope you
podcast
enjoyed.
or hear it. Hope you enjoyed this podcast. If you did, like the video and subscribe for more podcasts.
Subscribe to Antonello Cool and
Yeah.
Brandon
No!
Cooper. I'll remove you from
Do
the
not subscribe to Anton.
bad girl. Did she just send me a friend request? Wait,
Oof.
don't be rude.
What are you guys doing? We're ending the podcast and this
Wait.
is how you're ending it. That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
Bye guys, have a nice
Wait.
day.
Did they hear me what I said?
So thank you so much for watching. If you like this podcast, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you'll never miss another video or podcast. Depends on what you subscribe for.
Just enjoy the rest of your time.
Yeah, and we will see you on the next podcast or next video. This is Miguel the
Yeah,
Tank Engine signing out. And this was the Crazy Cast. And we're done.